Okay, so day one, about to do this, already off to a rough start. Took way longer, had to get the bike adjusted. I spent too much time not laboring on Labor Day, so now I'm paying for it. But this is the game plan this morning. This pack has my lunch, coffee, water, some emergency supplies if I break down on the side of the road, headlamp, an aviator light strobe, change of clothes, shower stuff. Oh man, and it is not light. And then this is my wife's gravel bike. This is a Trek. I can't remember what model this is called. Oh, for all you bikers out there, Neko 3, the Neko 3. This is going to be a lot easier to go on the road than my mountain bike. I'll be able to get there on time a lot quicker. And yeah, so wish me luck. Here we go. So, not done. Conclusion. This plan isn't going to work. I got two things working against me. This stupid pack and the bike seat on this bike isn't tall enough. I'm running 180 beats per minute for like 15 minutes trying to go up this stupid hill. It's 400 feet in climbing, but I'm like inching along. Not sustainable. Made it. About just under 30 minutes, I think. Yeah, 23 minutes. Oh boy, I've got a lot to think about. It was way too hard to do every single day. So, and like today is a nice day. Like it's like 70 degrees. You know, really perfect conditions outside. It's not raining, it's not snowing. So what's it gonna be like when it's doing all that crap? Nope. Definitely gotta find a better way than what we did today. So maybe I'm just weak, you know. Maybe that's what it is.
Welcome to the Department of Veterans Affairs. If you are in an emergency or having thoughts of suicide, press 7 now to be connected to urgent care. For payments, insurance and appeals, please press 1. For issues around health care eligibility, enrollment, or payments related to health care, press 2. Education, insurance, and home loan programs, press 5. At any time during this call, you can say in 1 or 2 words the reason for your call. Please hold as we transfer your call. Your call may be monitored or recorded to evaluate the quality of our service to you. Please enter the veteran's 9-digit Social Security number.
Department of Veteran Affairs, this is Joe speaking. In order to verify that I have the correct record and I have the veteran's plate number, final number, what do you have for the veteran's Social Security number?
1807.
Department of Veteran Affairs, I cannot hear you. Can you check and make sure your phone isn't on mute?
1807. Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Welcome to the Department of Veterans Affairs. Say yes to confirm. Say no to try again.
Yes.
Please hold as we transfer your call. Your call may be monitored. Thank you for your service. How can I help today?
Yes, I have a question about just getting help, basically. So, kind of a long story, but one of the disabilities that's service-connected has gotten worse, and obviously I've applied for it for my rating to basically be increased, or at least the VA to look at it. That's not what I'm calling about. I'm calling because my disability is that I have epilepsy and I have seizures, and with medication it's been controlled, so I've been able to drive and have a job and go to work and stuff like that. I have 2 kids, I have a wife, and I don't live anywhere close to where I work. So now the problem is, now that my seizures aren't controlled anymore with medication, and I've just had my license taken away, so I can't drive to work anymore, and my wife works, and we have to get my kids to daycare and stuff. So I'm calling to see, is there anything the VA can do to help me, like, get an e-bike or pay for bus tickets or something like that to help me, like, have a full-time job and have, I don't know. Is there anything out there that the VA can do for me?
Well, for a benefit like that, there aren't any that I know of in this department. One thing that you may do is check in your community with like the American Legion or the VFW or AMVETS or something. They might be able to do that for you. They do have donations. The only other thing is that if you're not able to go to work, we have a program called unemployability that pays you at the 100% rating. But of course, having a full-time job is probably more money for you than going through the unemployability process. But that would be the only benefit that I know of here that we can do for you or help you with.
Okay. So even the vehicle allowance, that doesn't apply for my disability?
The vehicle allowance, it's going to be an automobile grant to make adjustments to a vehicle, to add things that you may need based on your disability. But it doesn't pay for like the bus tickets or things like that, or Uber.
What about an electronic bike? Because I'm allowed to drive that. Yeah, it's a bicycle. It's a new thing that's come out, and it's a bicycle, but it has like an electronic motor on it, and you don't need a license to operate it. And that would help me out, just getting to and from work.
Let me take a look.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything VA-wise that would pay for something like that. But if you go online and Google disabled veteran needing help with, e-bike or bus passes, it does come up with different types of places that might be able to help you. So that might be another option for you. Put your zip code in where you're at, and then see what might be available in your area, because every area is going to be different.
So just got off the phone with the VA hotline and talked to their benefits department to see if there was any kind of grant I could get to help me get to and from work. Compensation for bus tickets, or even the e-bike thing. I brought that up. And there is nothing that they can do. And as kind of the typical response that I'm noticing from the VA is when they, instead of like trying to help the veteran, work through the problem and find a solution, typically what I found, unfortunately, is that they'll defer. They'll defer the person or refer them elsewhere. There could be many reasons for that. One, the person I talked to sounded very new. Most of the people I talked to, they sound rehearsed. They have a script that they kind of run through. This person didn't sound very confident in their answers. Didn't really know exactly what to say, and I'm sure you probably heard in the phone recording. And a great example of the fact that this person didn't really know what they were saying is she referred me to a website, and this may seem like a small thing, but this is why the VA gets a bad rap, because this little thing over time, when it keeps happening, this affects the credibility of the VA. So she referred me to pa.gov / this is what she said, / veterans benefits. So I typed it in to my computer, and that's what came up. So talking with the Pennsylvania Department of Veterans Affairs here in York County, because they have a county office, they're going to look into seeing what they can do for me. Actually, they're going to come up with a plan, help me come up with a plan, whether it's a transit system. There's a local bus system here that might be able to pick me up if the coverage area works for where I'm at. If that works, they might be able to find a discount or something like that. So props to the York County Veterans Office. Really appreciate y'all's help today. All right, final ride of the day, headed home. So here we are, back at the house at the end of a mildly successful day. I'll be honest, it was a little frustrating. And now having gotten home and finished my commute, several things are very apparent. The first thing is commuting on a bike, especially as we get into those winter months. This is a lot tougher than I thought, and I've got to rethink my plan. The second thing is I learned a lot about the VA today and just how differently I was treated at the national level versus the local level. And for you, the veteran, it's important for you to know, one, try not to get frustrated. You're going to run into this, and you just need to anticipate it, because if you don't prepare yourself when you get on the phone to literally be told, hey, just figure it out, then you're going to start the downward spiral. And this happened to me literally as I was walking my bike up the hill, where it started off with, the VA didn't want to help me today. They told me to go figure it out for myself. And then I went backwards and, oh, wait a second. Yeah, I'm waiting on that referral. They never called me today. I still haven't seen a neurologist. And back that up even further. Hey, what have they done? Oh, yeah, they took away my license. So that literally the only thing the VA has done for me as of right now is they've taken away my license from the time I had seizures until now. And today, just to add icing to the cake, they told me to go Google it and figure it out, buddy. So I've mentioned this. One of my strategies in this next 6 months is to use optimism and humor to just deal with kind of a unfun scenario, but at the same time, optimism can sometimes be unhealthy when we overlook certain emotions. Like I was super frustrated today when biking up the hill, I had to stop and I was sweating profusely, watching all these people drive around. I was just like, why am I being punished? And so it's good for me to recognize those emotions and realize, no, you're not being punished. This is a series of unfortunate events, and in order for it to get better, I've got to not quit. I've got to keep pressing, and I've got to figure this out, and I've got to ask for help. So that's the end of today, and we'll see what tomorrow has in store.